This girl I'm about to sit with, she is growling at me. She is scared.
Oh. Are you growling at me?
Her story is frustrating. It gets emotional in this sit, but just wait, because her transformation is amazing. And I'm even able to get her groomed. You got to stick around to see it.
When I was setting up the camera, she jumped up to the front, and she's definitely watching the door. I think it's because I opened the door, she thought she was getting out. And I don't know if you can see because she's right up on the cameras, but she's got really heavy, nervous breathing. And so I'm just going really slow. You know, because boxers, I think one of the reasons I love them is they just really span the spectrum from... Oh, you want my blanket? That's pretty cute. Hey, Alexis.
Yeah.
I noticed there's caution on her kennel card. Can you just give me a quick kind of assessment rundown? Is it anything I need to watch out for? Like on a 1 to 10, what's my caution level need to be? If you see anything in the notes.
Well, on a 1 to 10 scale, maybe 6 or 7.
Okay, I'll be careful. She's definitely making me nervous. You know, boxers are one of the most versatile breeds, emotionally speaking. You know, they're known as a clown dog. They're known as a family protector, and they can really span the gamut. But when they're scared, they will certainly go into protection mode, you know, protecting themselves, their family. And one reason I love them so much as a family dog is because they are such good protectors. I'm uniquely qualified to talk about boxers because my soul dog is a boxer. When you look into a boxer's eyes and their facial expressions, they'll tell you the whole story. There's a story here with this one for sure. It's okay. One of the dogs just hit one of the kennels and it just made her jump. That's the tough part about a shelter for a dog is there are not a lot of moments to relax. As soon as you relax, your neighbor's barking or you know, banging up against the kennel door. You know, don't I would say with this one, don't let the sad eyes fool you, because she was growling at me and we have caution on the kennel cards. So we're gonna be really careful. And it's not out of a, like, you can tell, like, the concern in her eyes is what we're gonna get to. We're gonna help with that concern ultimately and help her feel more comfortable. But in an understandable way, that fear, that big old open mouth that looks like a smile but is not a smile, it's nervous, and that heavy labor breathing can turn into protection mode very quickly. I want to jump in right away with a treat, because if I know a boxer, I know they love a good treat. Okay, I think we're okay to sit down. I just want to have that close by. I think we're fine, but we're going to take it really slow for her safety. Now, I'm saying her because it's very apparent that she's a her, and I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it, and she's got a pink collar on, so that also gives us a clue. The good news is I think treats have her attention, so that's good. I will be honest, I had to really question whether I wanted to come in. That's not true. Like, I know I wanted to come in, but I had to take a minute and just gather my heart, because one of the hardest things to do when you lose a pet is when you see other pets that remind you of your pet. It's like an immediate open wound. And it's funny how sometimes things are just meant to be, because I had a dream that I was with Flip. I don't know what we were doing. You know how to dream, you just jump in and out of things, and we were talking. Yes, Flip talks to me in my dreams. Not like a cartoon character, like, hey, Dave. But like, you know, we're just having a conversation. And it was one of those dreams where you wake up and you just like kind of shaking your head. Because he said to me, this is not the end. I know exactly what it means, but it's taken me a couple weeks to figure it out, but I know, and I'll share that with you here in a minute. But I want I want to focus on her because she's actually moving a little faster than I would have thought. The labored breathing stopped. We don't have the anxious mouth, which is kind of that open mouth breathing that a lot of people will take for happiness or a smile, and it is not. She's really pretty. She's solely focused on me and the treats, which is great. There's nothing wrong with treats and using them as a gateway to a relationship with a dog, because they really are little nuggets of affection. And yeah, she's dialed in now, which is great. And she looks young. Okay, let's see if you can see it now. I'll see if I can show you guys. You see what I'm saying there? She's a mama. She's had puppies before. You can see just with her body type. Alexis here in a minute is going to tell me her story. She's looking it up on the computer right now. That's computer. But like I almost don't need her to tell me the story. We've got her marked as caution. And a lot of times when people first see my videos, they go, well, why don't you get the story before you go in there? Like that would just make sense, right? And that does seem like common sense. But if you've ever watched one of my videos, I often talk about not prejudging an animal, because a stereotype applied to them can very quickly become what they are, the behavior that they exude. It's just like us in life, right? If your parent raises you and just continues to say, I have a good kid, it often leads to a good kid, And with a dog, if you go, enter with caution, this dog, there's a lot of concern around this dog, then everyone enters with caution, and we think that this dog might be a risk. And I think she's just hurt and scared. You can tell she's young. She's already been a mom, so she's been through it. Hey, Alexis, are you is there stuff on her story that's going to help us figure this out?
I think so, yeah.
All right, I'll let you keep digging for a minute. And the good news is she is interested in treats, which I was worried about, because look at this. I wanted to grab the phone, but in these situations, you have to be really careful. Like I was going to go grab the phone. She might think that that's her phone. Like we don't want to take things away from a dog. Good. So I want to show you these treats right here. So one of the things, like when you start doing this more and you start working with dogs, it's amazing how much information that the kennel environment can give you. Her face told me she was petrified. Her growl told me that she was saying, I'm not comfortable with what's going on. The caution sign on her kennel card said that other people have experienced this with her, or she's really new. And the treats scattered all over the floor that she's not eating tells me that she's not interested in the treats. She's so shut down and so scared that even treats aren't going to help her. Or that I make these treats and they're just really good. Shameless plug. No, but really, like these are human quality treats, and a lot of the other processed stuff just isn't good. And I will say she is very pretty. I think her youth is hiding the fact that she might be dirty. She doesn't look like she's been running in the wild for quite some time or anything. Okay, I want to get to her story, but I want to tell you what that dream meant, because I think it's really important, and I think it's really important for her. Like at first, I was worried I wouldn't be able to help her, but I think we can. I think we can. I want to see if she'll take a treat out of my hand. First, let's go like this. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's cute. You don't have to worry about boxers like chomping your hand, because they have the short snout, so it's a little easier than a pointed snout. And I will also say, just disclaimer, like you may have a boxer and have a completely wild different experience, because boxers do span the gamut quite a bit. There are boxers that are just nuts. There are boxers that are more like bulldogs, where they're totally lazy, sleep all day, totally friendly, like, wouldn't protect your family if their life depended on it. They just sleep. And it just really spans the whole gamut. But typically with boxers, they have high energy levels. They have one of the longest puppy hoods of any dog breed. And, like with my dog Flip, he would come up to me, even at 2 years of age, and you could just see in his face, he'd be like, if you don't take me for a walk, I'm going to explode. So we'd have to go out for a run or go hiking or something. And we'd have to do like really full on major exercises 2 or 3 times a week to just get him balanced until he hit about 5 or 6. And then a good walk would really do him justice. I talk about my dog Flip, and it's for a reason, because one of the reasons I do this is because I started doing this with Flip. And if you haven't heard the story of Flip, he was that dog, my soul dog. Like anything I ask of him, he was ready to go. And it's almost like I rescued him from rescue and in Tehachapi, California, called Marley's Mutts. And when he would walk, he would have to flip his paws up because he was locked in a crate and they had atrophied. So he couldn't use his paws unless he flipped him up. And he was only 4 months old. And so it was the most endearing and the saddest thing ever because he would just tumble and fall. So they named him Flip because he had to flip his paws, and we kept it because it just was so fitting. And he went on to just rehabilitate dogs with me. And whether it was a puppy that needed correction, to a dog that came from a hoarding case that needed to learn how to be a dog, to an alpha dog that he really needed to help. He would do the most amazing thing. It's not like he would out-alpha an alpha dog. He would give them some submission and then guide them. And in the end, he was always the alpha. It was amazing to see the way he would navigate these dogs that were, broken and just fractured and scared and overconfident. And he just knew what and how to do it. And when I lost him, when he passed, I just didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to carry on. But I knew I had to. And as time went on, I realized that he was still there with me doing that. Let's try an open hand. She's doing really good. My whole life, I've come from not having much. Anything that I've ever built, I've lost it. A broken family, like all of these things, right? That I've just had major hurdles and challenges. And I imagine you have too. I don't know anyone who hasn't. Even if you have a golden spoon, certainly that gives you a whole nother set of issues. One thing is, if you've gone through life without having much or losing it, you're in a constant state of fear that when things are good, you guard your heart and you go, okay, but this is not going to last. To the point where you almost don't enjoy the good times because you're waiting for it to all crash down again. And I want to stop living my life that way. And it's like I had that dream, and it was Flip telling me, like, it's going to be okay. It doesn't have to be that way. It's okay to know that life is good, to enjoy your kids and dogs and this mission that we're on together. And it's not going to all come crashing down, and we're going to continue to help people. And if it does, you still have the things that are of real value. The people in your life. The dogs that you're helping. I just share that because if you're in that similar situation, if you're like me, she's likely going through that right now. It's okay to take time and live and enjoy the good times. Okay, well, let's figure out how we get her to better times. Alexis, what is her story?
Well, we do know that she's around 4 years old.
Oh, okay, a little older than I would have thought. But a lot of boxers have that kind of white tuxedo, and it's really crisp. And as they get older, it starts to blend a little bit, get a little gray, the colors fade a little bit, but you can still see she's crisp and, crisp as can be. But okay, 4 years old. Okay, great. Microchip?
So no microchip, but we do know that she had an owner.
Oh, that's why she was waiting up at the front of the gate. Isn't it wild how they're, like in that situation? Okay, let me guess. Did the owner come here to turn her in?
It looks like it, yes.
See? She's waiting. She's like, I'm still here. Where did my owner go? Okay, sorry. All right, I'll let you tell the story. It is wild how you can, over time, like you just kind of learn some of these behaviors, and it's just heartbreaking. I'm sorry. Can you sit for me? Can you sit? Good girl. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Okay, we're not there yet. That's okay.
She just came in yesterday, actually. This is only her second day.
Okay, so a lot of this may just be fear-based from just getting here.
Yeah, she was an owner turn-in.
Okay.
For sure. She actually came in with 3 other dogs that are also boxers.
Really?
Yes.
So 4 boxers in the house. That's a lot.
So the reason she was surrendered along with the other 3 dogs was because the owner said one of the dogs went after the puppy in the home and actually bit the puppy. But they aren't sure which one exactly did the biting.
Just kind of like a pack of dogs.
Yeah, they had a scuffle, and basically she's guilty by association is what it seems like. So we don't know if she was actually the one that bit the puppy. It could have been one of the other 2 dogs, but one way or another, they brought them all in.
I have so many questions. 1, okay, get a trainer. 2, why would you not bring the puppy in? Why would you get rid of all your dogs?
The puppy was part of that group.
Oh.
So including the puppy that was, I guess, the victim.
Not that I want the puppy to, not that I'm like, oh, turn in your puppy, but it is weird. I feel like, I don't know. What do you guys think? No, I'll tell you what I think. I think if you had to choose, if you had to turn one in, you'd turn in the new puppy, not the dogs that you have been there for you for 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know exactly the full circumstance here, but
have you seen the siblings?
We have seen this.
You think older, same age?
There's another male adult.
Okay.
That's around probably the same age, but then it seems like it could be actually like a family.
Oh man.
What it seems like to me. This is just my guess. I don't have direct confirmation. But yeah, so she's pretty much guilty by association. The whole pack, I guess, of boxers have been turned in. And the reason for that is not just because one of them went after the puppy, but also it was mostly because the owner has a small child at home. And so they're afraid that the child will be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Is that why the caution thing is on her kennel? Not because she's exuded those signs, but because of the situation that the owner said happened at home?
Yeah, because they have to assess the dogs and see.
I'm not upset with the shelter for that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have to take precaution, which is why I said it was only about a 6 to maybe 7 with her, only because she was a little bit, obviously fearful when you came in. But we don't actually know if she was the one who bit the other dog.
Oh, I know. It absolutely wasn't her. Look, here, let me get her back here a little bit. I'm gonna get you set up and comfy because I think we're figuring out the situation here. Okay. You know what? Arrest me if I'm wrong here, but I am 100% qualified to talk about this because I have 2 human babies at home, and I have a big dog, and I had multiple big dogs. Now she's eating all the bad treats because she's comfy. Come here. Just come here. Get on this one. Come here. When you have children and you have dogs, especially boxers, because rewind 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago, and this person gets a boxer. So, oh my God, I love this boxer. I love boxers so much. I get it. I want to get more boxers. I want to build a family. I want to have a family of boxers. Then the kid comes along, and then also you have a puppy. You just got a puppy, and also you have a baby. And am I empathetic to all these situations and how challenging that can be? Oh, yes, I am. My sleepless nights will tell you that I'm empathetic to this. I get it. I know how hard babies are, and I have a special needs dog at home. We were fostering 2 dogs, Tulip and Winston, and we had Kobe and Flip and Zoe and a new baby and our current child all at the same time, and it was too much. We didn't give up on any of those dogs. We set boundaries. We created zones. And to go, oh, all of these dogs went after this new puppy, and so, yeah, they might go after the baby, get rid of all of them. That is bonkers. You wanted to get rid of these dogs in the first place.
And I have another tidbit of information.
Oh, no.
That might actually, well, I'll let you.
Okay, no, I know, I'm done.
I'll let you.
Please, help me. Maybe, hopefully I'm wrong. Tell me more.
No, so another clue into this is that all 4 dogs, including this girl, are not fixed. And according to the owner had litters of puppies. They were having trouble getting rehomed.
Yeah. So you think they're breeding?
I can't say one way or another.
Alexis is too kind. 100%. They're making some backyard dollar bills. So frustrating. It's so. You won't normally see me. I try to be very balanced, but when all the signs point to you're the problem, you're the problem.
And also, I mean, it could be a situation too where the shelter's apparently, trying to educate them on spay neuter, because I mean, some people they're not even intentionally breeding them; they're just letting them kind of run rampant.
Could be.
Could be that kind of situation. Also, we can infer based on their owner turn-in questionnaire that they filled out that this girl and the other dogs were most likely just backyard dogs and just kept as such. So they weren't really in the home part of, I guess the family, like that, in that way. And we do know her name as well.
Okay, give me a minute on that. I need a minute to calm myself. I will say, the good thing about this, is they came into the shelter in the responsible way. They filled out the questionnaire. These are all very helpful things. I would largely throw out the window that they're a problem, because you didn't create an environment that would give them a chance to succeed. So that's not fair. Any dog can be, fearful and lash out in the wrong situation. So I would throw that out the window. But what I wouldn't throw out the window is that they're likely backyard dogs. And so if you want to integrate them into your home, that could take a little time because everything is new and overstimulating. They may not know what a couch is. They may not know what the coffee grinder is, or the Keurig machine, right? Like, all these are new things. All of a sudden the vacuum is a monster. And like even Kobe still, he's never a backyard dog, but anytime I take out the trash, he is so amped up. I have to calm him down. And so there's going to be a lot to work through. But I will say, a 4-year-old boxer, you couldn't get a better age of a boxer, because they've passed that puppy stage and they're just at that perfect age where they still love to have fun and exercise, but they're just not over the top. Is that it? Are you hiding anything else you want to blast me with? You have more?
No, well, it's more from the health check on this girl.
Yeah.
So she does have broken canines. Not sure what that's from.
It's from being in the backyard, being bored. You find chewed rocks. Yeah, exactly.
She's dirty, and then also right now they're treating her for bloody lactation.
Yeah, she's recently had puppies. Would not surprise me if the puppy was hers. You have a litter of puppies, you go, oh, let's just keep one, and then that keeps happening, which I get. Like, they're cute. It's hard to. Wow, there's a lot. I'm definitely bringing my own emotional situation to this as well, just because I care about Flip so much, and so I feel so. You can tell I'm like dad protective mode with this girl, because she hadn't had a fair chance yet.
Do you want to know her name?
Not yet. I want to give her some positive affirmations, like none of this is her fault. And then can you text it to me?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And then let's see if she knows it. Because she likely hasn't been mistreated. She just hasn't experienced, all the love that she should be receiving, especially with all the love that she probably gives. Let's see if she knows good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. She's a good girl. Oh, hi. You're a good girl. I don't know what happened. I imagine there was a lot of chaos and energy, and you're just hanging out with your friends, and maybe there's some bad decisions made. But you need to know it's not your fault. And you're a good girl. And I love you. And Alexis loves you. And we're going to help you get into a situation where you can thrive. Okay? And it's going to get better from here, and it's going to stay better. And you're never going to have to worry about you being the problem, because it's not your fault. You're a good girl. You want a treat? Do you know the word treat? You want a treat? Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Hey, can I pet you right here? That's a good girl. Can I do that? Yeah. Does that feel good? I bet I know your favorite petting spot. Right there. Yeah. You want a treat? Yeah. We're going to tie in touch with treats, which now mean affection to her, and voice. There's a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah. And then let's see if we know. Hi. You're a good girl. Okay, I have her name. Alexis texted to me. Kay. You're a good girl, Kay. You're a good girl, Kay. Kay, you are a good girl. You're a good girl, Kay. Hi. You're a good girl. Kay is a good boxer. You are pretty, and you love treats, and you deserve love and affection. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Kay. Hi. She's so tense. Oh, yeah, she's so dirty. Yeah, dirt hides in boxers really well. But you can tell she hadn't had a lot of affection. I'm sure her family pet her and stuff, but like, it's not a common thing for her. Hi, you're a good girl. Hi, you're a good girl. Yeah, she's so awkward about it, and she's so tensed up. Hi. I love you. I love building things. I have the dog bakery where we make dog cakes for people. We have all of our dog treats. I have other businesses. I have Flip Coffee. And I love the branding and the process that goes into kind of discovering what the brand will be. And when we started our coffee farm in Southern California, this is almost 5 years ago now, couldn't come up with a name. Couldn't come up with it. We were like, what is the name? It's got to be perfect. And for the longest time, we couldn't come up with it. And when Flip passed, days later, we needed to name it Flip Coffee and keep the mission going so that when people are buying this coffee, it goes to help the dogs we're rehabilitating on the farm. And like now looking back, duh. But at the time, we didn't know, and I think names are so important. I think Kay is a really cute name. But if someone wants to change it too when they adopt her, that's okay, right? Because that's kind of the new chapter of what her life would be. Hi, Kay. Hi, you're a good girl. Hi, Kay. We're gonna just push a little bit more, make sure she is safe and comfortable, and I'm gonna change the dynamics. So, like right now, I've been in front of her, and now I'm gonna come behind her and let her be in front, and this puts her in more of an opportunity to come to me, and kind of we can develop that friendship a little bit. Hi, and it is adorable. I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing here. Oh, look at this goofy girl. Hi. Oh, look at that boxer face. You're so cute. You looking for my treats? You looking for my treats? But if you adopt her, you're going to get a dog that is, well, let me tell you what I had with Flip. Once you've been through the hard times, you just appreciate the good times so much more. And I think that if you adopt her, she will be so grateful. And there's just something about a dog that's been adopted where they understand, and the unconditional love that they give to you just magnifies because they know what you've done for them. And in turn, you learn so much from them. You get so much from them. You're a good girl, Kay. Oh yeah, she knows her names. She's now scooping up all the bad treats even because she's comfortable enough to eat, which is awesome. Hi. Hi. You're a good girl. What happened? You want another treat? You want a treat? Come here. Where you go? Here's. You want a treat? Yeah. I sits for treats. She's a good girl. You want to come up here? If you give me the scoop, I will give you everything and anything you want. It's like filling that, that Flip void. Hi, come here. Come here. If you ever lost a pet, the good news is you found your community. You found your people. It's us. I would say that most of the members in our member group have lost a pet. It's one of the reasons you're there, because you just have a deeper understanding. Or you think, well, one day when I lose a pet, I want to have that community. So thank you to all the members that are here being a part of this, because we couldn't do it without you. And everyone sending mail too is so cool. Do we have any mail? Has anyone sent any more?
We do, yeah.
Do we have too much mail? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
It's never too much. I know we can't get to everyone's. We'd love to do love letters with dogs. And I know we can't get to everyone because it's just really hard. The dogs in the kennels can't take, 100 packages as I say with these dogs. But we do go through all of those and know that it touches my heart so much, and it helps so many dogs at the shelter because they get all these amazing things. And who it also really benefits is it lifts the spirits of the team here at the shelter. Because when you guys send stuff, and a lot of times they get those items, Twix bars that you're sending to Alexis, the really nice arrangements or crafts, The shelter team just loves it so much. Hi, who's going to pet you? Oh, it's a good girl. Hi. You feel good? You feel good? Okay. Well, we show that affection. I call it a push and a pull, right? Like we do that, and then, okay, now she's asking for more, so that's good. Whereas if you just keep doing that, then it doesn't allow her to request or invite more of that. You know, she's so dirty. It would be awesome to see if Mel could get her a bath. Mel has so much work and so many dogs that need help. But if Mel can squeeze her in, stick around because you'll get to see her get a bath, and I think she'll feel so much better. You'll be able to see it in her face, and I bet her concerned eyebrows will just change altogether. We might be getting close to the scoop here. I've got a permanent paw on me here. You okay here? Come on. You okay here? Come on. There's a good girl. Oh, are we going to get the boxer wiggle? So boxers have this thing where they kind of bean. They look like a kidney bean because as they're walking, they turn around and kind of boxer bean to their back. And there's also this thing called the boxer wiggle. I first learned about it at Boxer Rescue LA, awesome organization. And they do the boxer wiggle because you get their whole butt wiggling with her tail. Her tail's cropped too. She got that little finger tail where she's like... Hi. Hi. Who's a good girl? Yeah. Who's a good girl? With love letters for dogs, I put the address down in the description. But the reason we do it, there are multiple reasons, but the main two reasons. One, we appreciate you. It's really neat to see this community. And so many of you ask for this, and I was a little worried at first. It's been so neat just to see the talent that you guys have and the thoughtful things you guys come up with to send. And then two, it creates an environment for the dogs that gives us something to do. New smells, new items. When you send it, think about the dog that I'm sitting in the kennel with versus a dog that you've seen that you've fallen in love with. Because like let's say you see a video of Bean right now. You just saw it. Well, Bean's he's been adopted. He's in his home now and he's doing great. And so to get those items to Bean can be challenging. But if you send for the dog that I might be sitting with in the kennel, it goes a long way because then we get to leave them with toys and treats. Come here. Hi. You want to come up here? Hold on one second. This might be happening. Here's a good girl. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness. I did not think right. From growling to sitting in my lap, it's not there yet. Okay, now this is a smile. That is not anxious. That is a boxer smile right there. From ear to ear. I love it. I love it. One time, like people will say like, oh, that person's like a golden retriever. And my wife says I'm like a boxer. Yes, 100%. Like I will protect my family. I will be as goofy as a clown, and everything in between. Maybe sometimes a little immature. But I would like to think of myself as a boxer. I would only be so honored. Hi, come here. You want to sit? Can you sit? Sit. I'm trying to trick you into the scoop. You're just boxer beaning. All right, well, it's pretty close. I'm just getting the tail end of the sit here, but... Hi, come here. Do I sit? Come here. Come get my lap. There we go. I know you're going to do it. Oh, it's so close. That was so close. And then the kennel messed it up. We're going to get here. Come on. When I first got Flip, I wasn't in a position really to have a dog. I was living on a boat and I was worried about it. And I had this little bed that we had for my now wife Kelly's dog Zoe and Snoop. It was a little like donut bed, no bigger than this. And Flip would just curl up in that and like a little kidney bean. And it was so cute. And boxers do that. So I'm thinking if we're lucky here, I can get her to curl up in my lap. Come here. Alexis, can you step a little bit to the left because she's watching you? She's like, what do you have there? Okay, come here. All right, that's all right. Let's come back. I lost her. I was so close. So close.
Funny.
Yeah, she's a character, huh?
Hi. You ready for mail?
What do we got in here? You gonna help me get that out? Okay, come here. Kay, come here. Kay. What's that? Come here. Oh, that's neat. Let's see if we have anything for you. Okay, we have a letter. It says, my name is Ann. I make jewelry. Lately, I've been making jewelry to honor persons loved one, whether it be a person or a pet. I love this bracelet in memory of your dog, Flip. Hey, Flip was a lot like you at one point. He was in a situation where he had no home and no family. and he lived an amazing life, and I know you're going to too. Well, this couldn't have been any more timely. Okay, let's see. So, Anne, right? Anne, yeah. Thank you. And, and look, a blanket for you. What is that? You want a soft blanket? Yeah. Here, come here. Oh, there you go. Kay knows it's for her. That's adorable. Good girl, yeah. Oh, look at that. Wow, that is so cool. Oh, and it's got a picture of Flip in there. Yeah, I feel like you're going to try to bite that. Look at that. Wow, that is so neat. This is what I'm talking about. The talent. It says Flip, June 1st, 2023. Okay, that's a lot, man. Hi. I think one of the toughest things about helping dogs is like the vulnerability you have to really open yourself up to, because it hurts sometimes, and it's good memories and sad memories sometimes, and it's hard. But I think what'll be great is hopefully days from now, a week from now, we get her adopted. And don't think, if this video has 1 million views on it, don't think that means she's safe and adopted. Because we recently, Alexis, am I right? Like, we recently have been have had dogs where a lot of people see the video and they're like, oh, this is so great. Everyone comments, I'll adopt that dog. But then nobody comes. Nobody reaches out.
It's mostly people sending good wishes and saying, oh, I hope for her new home. But then, not many people follow through.
Yeah, and not everyone can take a boxer. I get that. Like some of y'all maybe need a smaller dog, or are worried about the energy level, or, oh my God, she's so sweet. I love your head. It's like the size of a cantaloupe. I always thought Flip had a big head, and then we got Kobe, and Kobe's got like a watermelon size head. Oh, she's going to like this. Oh, she's going to love this. She's already excited about it. Dear Rocky and... Oh, this is brilliant. It says ... name of dog. Look at that. Smart. Man, you guys are thinking through. First off, Rocky, we're so grateful for you and the help you give to the dogs. You and your team are wonderful. Thank you. And I throw it back to you guys for being a part of this, and to the shelter staff and volunteers, because I get to be on camera and I get all the accolades, but it's their entire team, my entire team, everyone. But thank you very much. Kay, you are a beautiful dog. She heard that. And you deserve a loving forever family. Agree. You're a good dog, and I'm so sorry you're going through this. Starla and fur baby Mosley. Mosley is our boxer German Shepherd and Norwegian Elkhound mix. Wow, that's a lot. He will be 12 years old in April, and we've had him since he was 4 months old. He's been having some health issues, but is always on the go and happy. First, bandanas. Oh, Alexis, I'll hand these off to you here in a minute, because maybe we could give her one of these bandanas for Mel to put on when she gets groomed.
Yeah.
If we're able to squeeze her in.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at this. What is this? Oh my goodness, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. See? Okay, this is what we go after, not puppies. Oh, what is that? Oh, oh, she's full boxer. She loves it. Oh, this is good. We have a little. Oh, this is perfect for you. A little love letter from Secret Admirer. You like that? Oh, you can pull the note out. I love it. And we've got some ducks, and I'll leave these two for her so that she can have fun with these, and then we'll get the other ones over to some of the other dogs that will certainly enjoy them. Okay. And some of y'all have been sending checks, and what we've been doing in that situation is using that for vet bills. We're not a nonprofit, so when you do that, it's a contribution. It's not a donation. I always say the number one thing to do is donate to your local rescue or shelter, or even Animal Friends of the Valleys. But just know, if you do send checks, we are now setting it up so that we use those to then just go straight to the vet for all the bills with the dogs we're pulling to the farm. Alexis. Has it been about a year now since I revealed how many Twix you eat, and then everyone started sending Twix to you?
I don't know how long this has been going.
I think it's about a year now.
It's been a while, though.
Because there's a vending machine here at the shelter, and sometimes sometimes we sit with dogs and it's really hard, or, we're here for a long day sitting with multiple dogs and it can get exhausting and we break down and we get, junk food. But Alexis all the time, Twix, like no problem, like Twix. And she still and doesn't gain a pound from it. And so I mentioned that, and you guys started sending Twix, and these are great. These are the mini ones in a whole bag. Sorry, you can't have this, girlfriend. Here, let me get these to you before she tries to take a bite of chocolate. I should have said something like beef jerky or something, so at least if the dogs would have eaten it, it wouldn't have been,
Exactly.
But
Thank you.
yeah. And now what happens is Alexis plays like, oh gosh, no, haha, I don't eat that many Twix. But let me tell you, she's going through the whole stock, because I don't see her handing them out to any of the staff. She's not handing off any to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And yeah. So, it's not like she's on Instagram selling these things or Facebook Marketplace. So I'm just saying.
No, I share them with the staff all the time.
Like 10%. Like a tithe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This is cute. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, no way. We have a kitty cat watching Sitting with Dogs. One of the most amazing things that I never thought would happen is Sitting with Dogs is basically a TV show. So many of you throw this up on your TV, just go to the pupdates playlist and let it roll. And you watch it with your pets and with your family. And it makes me so happy that, Sitting with Dogs can rival any TV show and really make an impact on these dogs' lives. Rocky and Crew, a while back, you featured my boy Frosty and his package he sent on your podcast. We were thrilled. Well, right after that, Frosty was diagnosed with lymphoma. Oh, I'm sorry. He's been going through chemo treatments and has been responding well. And I apologize for not showing my thanks for you featuring him on the show. No, thank you for just being a part of this. And we're on Spotify as well. We publish on Spotify so you can listen, because it turns out I found out a lot of you fall asleep to this or let it play in the background, which is understandable. Look at her being a normal dog. Look at this. Like, she's got her paw on there. She got her toy.
She's a little model.
Yeah, she is. Thank you for all you do. Much love from Frosty and his mom, Sharon. Thank you. And what a cool card. Look at this. Oh, though they aren't actually dogs. It's just a card, sweetheart. Look, this is cute. Oh my goodness. Basically, it's a little slider, a little cheeseburger. I didn't get to do this scoop today. We got really close. We'll call it like a half scoop. It's on their terms, and we want to be there for them in their lowest moment. That's the whole point of Sitting with Dogs. And we'll keep you updated on her and all the other dogs. And if you want to be first to get the updates, or if you want to be a part of the pre-release of the videos, become a member. I'd love to have you as a member. But no matter what, make sure you subscribe so you're getting all of the updates and the pupdates and when we go live. Did you just hand me your toy? You want to play? Okay, go get it. How cute is that? From growling to handing me toys to play with. Okay, let's go see if Mel can squeeze you in for a nice refreshing bath. You don't have the fetch down yet. That's okay. Here, you want me to toss it? Go get it. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you know how to fetch. That's good. Go get it. She knows how to retrieve, I guess. She's not catching it, but she's retrieving, which is adorable. Crazy to think she's a mama and she's had puppies. Oh, also, real quick, I just want to address, I know a lot of people will say, oh, how come they don't put all the siblings together? Or, what if they're bonded? They should all be adopted together. I don't know anyone that can take 3 to 4 boxers. Sorry, it's just the reality of the situation. And also, you see the kennel size. Like, you can't put them all in here. And could you put 2 in here? Maybe. But if they're all kind of ganging up, going after a puppy, the staff assesses that for sure. And they go, I don't think these dogs in this space and this environment will be paired well together. So that's why. Just a little extra context. I know I'll still get comments of about the shelter. Why wouldn't they do that? You're a silly girl. See? Boxers. They're so amazing. They're so silly. Hey, get it. Oh, I want her so bad. I got to get out of here before it's too late. Before I'm going home with a boxer.
Are you the shy girl? Are you the shy girl? Want to go for a walk?
Yeah, she was nervous at first. Her eyes were darting around, but I think she took a look at Mel and assessed Mel and realized really quickly that Mel was here to help her. And look at that, not an ounce of aggression. Mel easily is able to pick her up and put her in the bath.
I'm probably gonna use a oatmeal baking soda, I think. She didn't look dirty. But when I felt her, she felt greasy, almost like greasy dirty. To me, I'm not a dog breeder. and I've never owned a boxer. But from looking at her, and she just looks like your perfect boxer. Her build especially. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Nobody's gonna hurt you. You're so pretty now.
I mean, what a cuddly bug. So far, Kay has been perfect, but here comes the real test, the blow dryer monster. I mean, she is doing amazing. I wouldn't even recognize her as the same dog that I initially saw when I first met her. I mean, do you agree with me? Oh, and remember the bandanas that Starla sent in for love letters with dogs? Well, it's time for Mel to pick one for Kay.
Between these two mediums, I picked this yellow one. What do you think? Do you like this one? Do you like this one? That looks beautiful.
Wow, look at how adorable she looks. There's still concern in her eyes, but they're not sad anymore. I mean, look at the difference of how we started versus her now on this side by side. Amazing. But our job's not done, and I need your help because she still needs a home. So share this with everyone you can. Make sure you're following along so you get all the updates. And remember, she's got all her siblings here too. So even if she gets adopted, I still need you. There's a boxer puppy and other scared boxers here that didn't deserve this and need a loving family. Okay, thanks for sitting with dogs with me.